What's going on, everyone? Sammer here from RTR Streams, and I'm going to do another 5 tips in Fortnite. Everyone seemed to have liked the last video, and I got a couple suggestions from people as to things to talk about, and I've got a few of these videos lined up, so if I didn't answer your question here, you can expect it in an upcoming video if I know the answer. If I don't, I'll probably tell you in the comments. Number 1. So on the weather balloon missions, if you're tired of waiting around for the balloons to fall, you can actually at certain points during the mission look up at the balloon and destroy it. It's only got 200 health, so any kind of decent rifle, or even I've taken them down with handguns before. So if your team's ready, and make sure your team is ready, don't be the person that goes in there and just drops it, you know, 15 minutes with 15 minutes left and makes everyone stop doing what they're doing. But if your team's ready to go, then y'all can just shoot it down and start the mission. Number 2. When you're at your home base in Stormwood, take a trip beyond the mountain on the north. On the other end, you will find a small encampment, and once you clear out the tents, there's a soccer ball in the center. And there happen to be 2 goalposts as well. Be careful though, as you can see, I don't have a goalpost. You can destroy them, but also don't worry about knocking the ball off the map because it will immediately respawn in the center. Number 3. If you want to build straight up, the easiest way to do it is with stairs. I find that using the editing prompt and making either the L-shaped staircase or the staircase that goes forward and then back up has a little landing in the middle, as seen here. Either one of these work. The one with the landing is probably the fastest way to build straight up. I mean, naturally you can just build staircase and build a vector. Do be careful though, because if you're with people who aren't very nice, if they destroy the bottom staircase, the entire tower will come falling down. Number 4. So this one's kind of hard for me to fully give my opinion on because I have the limited edition, but it seems like in the full free-to-play release in 2018, you're going to start out with the constructor and the commando and have to work your way to the point of being able to use the ninja, the outlander, etc. And maybe people with the standard edition have to work their way through that skill tree. I'm not actually sure. But what I can tell you is I started out with an outlander. I didn't have to go through the skill trees to use the outlander, but it seems like the way it's worded that you will have to in some iteration of the game. So make sure whatever class you are wishing to play, like for me, I'm pretty well set on playing outlander. Make sure you prioritize your skill tree to maximize that class first, because that will make it easier for you to accumulate the remaining skill points that you will get when you're working through your missions. Number 5. Okay, this one's only going to apply to you Mac players, or you hoping to soon be Mac players. On the Mac, you have to run the latest version of OS X. And I went on a little trip where I didn't have my PC very recently. I took my Mac with me. I updated my Mac before I left. It completed the update. I was on, I think it's on Sierra now. I was on Yosemite. Anyways, whatever. I'm not familiar with Mac OSs. I made it to the destination, and whenever I got there, the game was unplayable. And it kept popping up a shader error saying that one of the metal shaders was uncooked. Now, if you look online, there's not a whole lot of solutions for this yet. What worked for me, and I suggest you try this first, is despite the fact that I had already updated to the latest OS X, I still had to click the Apple icon on the top left of the screen, go down to About This Mac, go down to System Updates, or whatever they call it now. From there, I was taken to a screen where I was able to see the latest update for Sierra, which I think is 10.12.16 or 10.12.6, whatever it is. And I was able to download that update, install it, and after that the game ran fine. It ran terribly because it was on a Mac, but it ran fine. After that the game ran fine. It didn't look good because it was on a Mac, but it did run well. So all that being said, I hope these 5 tips were helpful for everybody. If you have any more questions or any more things you want us to talk about, be sure to drop it down in the comments below, and we will catch you guys next time.